At para pa po pag-usapan pa yan, makakapanayan po natin ngayong umaga si House Prosecution Panel Spokesperson Attorney Benjamin Tolosa Jr.
Good morning po, Attorney. Thank you for joining us again.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Angela and Andre. Good morning also to your viewers and listeners this morning.
Well, Attorney Tolosa, paano po ba makakaapekto sa kredibilidad po ng impeachment trial? Ito pong pinag-uusapan po talaga na splice video ni Senator George Pia Cayetano. Meron po bang plano ang prosecution na mag-file ng manifesto tungkol dito?
Well, like all judges, senator judges are required not just to be impartial, but also to show the appearances of impartiality. This is necessary so that people would trust that these proceedings will be held in a fair and impartial and biased manner, and that the decision would be reached based on the evidence presented by both parties, the law and the truth. So, kung nagbibigay ho ng, and again, we want to be careful and we don't want to put anyone on the spot. We're not trying to condemn any person in particular. But as we mentioned, this is concerning, because yun nga ho, ayaw naming sabihin na sinadya ito. There could be a lot of interpretations behind those posts or reasons. Pwede hong baka it was a clerical error by administrative staff handling it, because we think di naman ho siguro sasadyaing gawin ito, because it would violate their own rules with regards to impartiality and even neutrality. In conducting themselves in this impeachment proceedings, but just the same, it may still give that impression na some senator judges may have prejudged the case already, and they may appear to be biased in favor of one party over the other. So yan ho ang ang problema dyan. It may erode the people's trust in the impeachment court's ability to handle this matter fairly. So, ngayon ho, patuloy pa rin hong pinag-uusapan ng prosecution panel if we'll still take any formal action about this. But in the meantime, we're just focused on continuing and presenting our evidence with respect to the article on confidential funds.
Attorney Tolosa, so yesterday, on its 10th day, the impeachment trial resumed with the former land bank managers testifying. Paano makakatulong yung mga testimonya ng dating mga land bank managers na sina Violeta Constantino at Ninita Composano dito po sa pagpapatibay ng kaso ng prosekusyon?
Well, una dito sa usapin na confidential funds, just in broad strokes, ang papakita dito ng prosecution as stated in the articles of impeachment is first, the VP requested for confidential funds, and these were given to her, yung budget that she requested, both in the office of the Vice President and in the DepEd, which she also headed at that time. Pagkatapos, nag-grant ang budget na hiningi niya, these were encashed. Pagkatapos, ang next na pupuntahan nating story dyan is ano ba ang naging liquidation na ginawa nila in reporting sa COA. And then ang last stage na papakita natin is naging tama ba itong liquidation process? Ginamit ba sa allowed process and allowed purposes? Ito confidential funds na ito, natanggap ba to ng mga taong supposedly dapat nakatanggap? So nandito tayo ngayon dun sa phase na napakita through these two land bank managers na itong confidential funds are actually encashed. They were received and encashed by the Office of the Vice President and the Department of Education, again, which the VP headed. So, ang pinaka-importante na nakita natin dun sa naging pagsalaysay ng dalawang testigo natin kahapon, these are career bank managers. So their words did not come from the prosecution. It did not come from any interested person. So these are professionals. At ang sinabi nila, and this is drawing from their experience for more than 3 decades. No, sabi nga ho ng first witness, this is the first time, no, that she encountered withdrawals in the amount of cash withdrawals in the amount of 125 million. And this did not happen just once, no? 4 quarters nangyari ito, no? And she was asked, before this withdrawal, what was the highest amount that you usually received? That you usually encountered. She said 500,000 pesos. Obviously, napakalayo ho, no? And then when asked by Senator Risa, she confirmed na she could consider it parang once in a lifetime, no? And quite understandably so dahil napakalayo nga naman. Even the second witness asked the same question, no? Sinabi din niya around 30 million plus na withdrawals. This is also the highest amount that she saw, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Attorney, ang prioridad po ng prosecution ay talaga pong mapatunayan na meron pong maling paggasta dito po sa confidential funds ni VP Sara. May mga ilang senator judges po, especially si Senator Ping Lacson, kahapon po nagmungkahing magharap po ng eksperto sa paghawak po ng confidential o intelligence funds, no? Maghahanap po ba o maghaharap ba ang prosekusyon ng ganitong uri ng testigo sa mga susunod na pagdinig, attorney?
Okay. Well, again, for now, no, I don't want to preempt, no, the proceedings that will happen in the next few weeks, no. But what I can say is, we'll make sure that we will present all the necessary witnesses, di ba? So that we'll be able to paint and complete an entire picture, no, dito sa article natin on confidential funds. So sisiguraduhin namin, papaliwanag namin ng mabuti ano ba, no, ang mga patakaran na sinusundan sa paggamit at pag-liquidate ng confidential funds, no. Nasundan ba ito o hindi? Ano ang nakita namin na ginawa ng Office of the Vice President and DepEd dito sa pamumuno ng Vice Presidente?
Alright.
Attorney, nanindigan po yung impeachment court na tatapusin muna yung presentation of evidence ng prosecution bago po ang defense, no? Ano po ang reaction nyo dito?
Well, as we've clarified yesterday, no, yung potential change of the order of presentation of evidence, this really came from the Senate President and the presiding officer. And I think this was also the sentiment of the other members of the impeachment court, no? So they asked the parties, do we agree? Sa amin naman sa prosecution, no, we saw the merit also of that suggestion, no? Dahil sabi nga nila, mas makakabuti to for everyone involved, no? Even the public, mas mabilis, mas madaling masundan, no, ang mga pangyayari dito sa paglilitis na to. Dahil pagkatapos maglatag ng ebidensya ng prosecution sa isang article, kaagad-agad nang makakasagot, no, yung defense. So makikita na natin kagad yung naging palitan ng ebidensya ng dalawang magkabilang panig. So naniniwala kami na tama yan, no, mas makakabuti yan sa lahat, no. At the end of the day, position namin dyan, ang impeachment court, siya naman, no, ang merong discretion to determine how to run this trial, no. They could do issue orders that would ensure the speedy and fair conduct of this trial, no. So but just the same, so the impeachment court decided, no, to continue with the status quo because the defense did not agree to it. So kami naman, we will abide by the decision of the impeachment court on this matter.
Attorney, thank you again for your time. House Prosecution Panel Spokesperson, Attorney Benjamin Tolosa Jr. Maraming salamat, kapatid.
Thank you.
Mga kapatid, Andre Felix po, manatiling may alam pagdating sa mga mahalagang balita sa loob at labas ng bansa. Mag-follow at mag-subscribe na po sa social media pages ng News 5.